Hi guys, it's been a couple of weeks since I've done a video, but to be honest I've not really been buying anything. Picked up a couple of things, but there's a record fair happening here in a couple of weeks, so I'm frantically trying to get stuff ready so I can have a stall at that and have a good clear out and get rid of a lot of the stuff that I just don't want. So that's been my main priority, but I received some more VCLT the other day. It was actually a week or so ago now, and again, same as my last VCLT, it was from Demis. The man's come through again and hooked me up with this. And if you remember watching one of my videos not that long ago, you'll remember he sent me this one. It'd probably been a lot cheaper to wait in hindsight and send them both together, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so this arrived in the post. He said he had bought a few of them and wanted to send me one, so I wasn't going to say no. And this is, well, you'll probably know Derek's most recent, I wasn't going to say his newest album, his most recent release, because it's a kind of compilation of stuff he's done over a long period. But I think he said it was his first actual album that he put out, but now it's his most recent one that he's released on vinyl. So mine is one of the ones that came on lovely yellow vinyl. It's not a colour you see very often, so I'm pleased to have this. And it sounds great. I mean, this was one of the ones that had been warped, and Jimmy's got one of those vinyl flatteners. And if I didn't know that it hadn't been warped, that it had been warped, I would be none the wiser. Plays like a dream, and it's yeah, it sounds really good. Now, mine also comes with the insert, but what makes mine even more special is it has a special Earl of Suave insert in there as well, and that will stay in there for forever. Musically, well, I've already got these two. This one I got directly from Derek. I won in one of his competitions, and Sonospheres 2 I got from Jimmy, like I said, not that long ago. Sonospheres 2 I prefer to Derek 2. I'm probably more into that side of his music than I am this side, but don't get me wrong, they're both good albums. This one is kind of somewhere in between. Some of it's quite like Derek 2, I think, because it's been recorded. It was recorded over a long period of time. There's probably elements of both. I would say some of this is better than Sonosphere 2. Some of it will be somewhere in between, but I think on the whole I still possibly like this album better than this one. Hi, sorry about that. The phone rang and my battery cut out. So yeah, like I was saying, this is I would say somewhere, some of it is better than Sonospheres 2, most of it would be in between, but it's great. And those vinyl flats obviously work a treat, because I noticed no distortion or any waves or anything while I was playing it. I've played it a few times now, and it plays like a charm, so I'm delighted with it. And thanks again, Jimmy. It's a treat, and there will be something coming back your way. I know what it's going to be. I just don't have it yet. So yeah. So thank you very much, and hope you're doing well. So on to the other things I've picked up. I've got this Lou Reed album called New Sensations. This is one of his mid-80s releases, and I was a bit dubious, to be honest. I thought it's maybe not going to be that good, but I was quite surprised. There's some good stuff on this. Song-wise, it's really good. The only thing is it has that kind of very 80s sounding drum beats going on with it. But it is a good album. If anyone likes Lou Reed, I would suggest checking this out. Comes with a printed inner sleeve with the lyrics and stuff on it. But yeah, it's a good album. Not one of his brilliant, I wouldn't say, but it's certainly well worth a listen. I picked up this, which is something that I've been looking for a while, but as you can maybe see, this one's pretty trashed. It doesn't have any inner sleeves. It's got a really bad seam split at the top here. It is, I think, European French, maybe Vertigo. The disc's pretty scuffed. It might clean up not too badly. I've not actually, not had a chance to clean it and give it a spin yet, but I will do. It was one of those things that I saw and pounced on and maybe didn't necessarily think about it too much. It was probably too cheap to be true, and I think it might well be that is the case, but I had to give it a try, because I know it's an album I really like, and I'm never going to be able to afford a really good copy of it, I don't think. Certainly not an original swirly one, so that'll keep me going for the time being. I've also picked up the new Bowie singles. This is Next Day. It comes on a square white vinyl, which is pretty cool. Obviously mimicking the square on the cover of the album, and also the Valentine's Day one as well, which I don't know whether you can really quite see that, but it's white, but the lettering's all clear, so you can actually see the disc through it. And then it's like a picture disc with the middle part out of the Heroes cover. And these are both really cool. This one's just coming up. I actually just realised there's actually a third Bowie single I've picked up recently, which was the next one in the the 7-inch picture disc series that are going on, but it'll be upstairs in the box with the other picture discs. I forgot to bring it down. So anyway, I think that's about it for me this week. Thanks again for everyone who watches and comments. There's been some really cool videos happening out there at the moment. Yeah, and obviously thanks again to Jimmy for sending me that copy of Derek's album, and thanks to Derek as well for actually making it in the first place. So yeah, that's about it. I don't know whether I'll be doing a video next week. I might wait now until after this record fair. I might even do a bit of a video at the record fair if I can, just to see so you can see what it's like. I don't know how popular it's going to be, but it'll be an interesting event. Hopefully I'll get rid of a load of stuff that I don't want anymore, because it's getting a bit out of hand. So yeah, take care, and I'll see you all in a couple of weeks.